focus, focus. Maybe that's all we need to do right now is to stay focused on one thing at a time and don't try to do
Absolutely.
too many things. You know,
Right.
Absolutely.
But the thing
Makes
Makes
sense.
is,
sense.
but the
Makes
beauty about
sense.
the beauty about the whole thing is that now we have this platform that now, let's say for example, Priscilla, she works with grandparents, right? And so imagine all the grandparents that have other kids or somebody that might be getting married or might have an event. Now they know that they can come to you for makeup. You know what I mean? They can, you understand what I mean? It just keeps growing and growing, and surrounding yourself with the people that's doing what you're doing, because not everybody's gonna understand. When you get started with this, you're going to want to eat, sleep, and shit this all day long. And so it's going to be a big part of you. And other people are going to want you to do other things. And you're going to be like, no, I need to focus on this. You know,
Amen. And that's how it is now. And
you
that's
know,
just how it is
and
now.
not everybody's not going to get it. And that's okay. We're not mad at them, but we just want to be around those that do get it. That, you know what I mean? That can
But
support.
those are the people going to help fuel what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yes, yes, yes.
Amen.
And it doesn't matter
yeah.
if you're a screenwriter, if you're an author, if you're a stylist, you're a counselor, you're a coach. We could do it all right here. We could do it all. We could do it all. And I have another surprise. He might not be able to speak, but you know, I love people from all walks of life. And I have a friend of mine. His name is Matt. And he's actually on the Zoom too. I just want to shout him out.
What's up, Matt?
He works for Nassau. You know, I like to, I got friends in places, you know.
All right. All right.
Nassau, and he's listening in, and he's always pleased with what we're doing. So he's a man of few words, but he's doing things, and he's doing things on other planets. So what can I say? What can I say?
Matt, where are you located, Matt?
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I'm doing this on my phone, and I'm a little not
We
quite
see you. We see you.
synced up here real well. I'm in New York right now. I've spent some time during this issue, the COVID issue, back in Detroit, where my home is. But we have a NASA center here in New York City that a lot of people may not be aware of. And thank you for the invitation to join this call. I came at the end of a long day, and I am inspired by each of you, the passion that is coming out of each and every one of you about the work you're doing. And it's really, really, really exciting to hear people coming together as a community. And I just wanted to give a shout out. If you're working with any students, if you have any high school students that are 16 or over, undergraduate or graduate students that are interested in NASA, they can apply for our internship program that's going to launch for the spring and the summer. And if you know a kid that likes to look to the stars or think about spacecraft or climate or science, they can go to intern.nasa.gov and fill out an application and possibly get an internship. And they can apply for up to 15 projects across all the agency. There's a limited number of positions. You never know who and how and what's going to get selected. But once you're in that system, they can work through that for all the way through their education. And if you didn't get a chance to see something out of this world yesterday, we did something really exciting at NASA. We sent a satellite out to an asteroid, Waynu. You can look at it on NASA website, but it's 200 million miles away. And we did a touchdown maneuver where we were able to get a sample of that asteroid, and it is now on its way back to Earth. And we're going to be able to study all that matter from real accomplishment for
That's
all
awesome.
the teams. And it's a really
Fantastic.
fun when you watch the stuff online. You get a real sense of the passion and the work that go on at NASA and the teamwork that goes on at NASA. But again, if you ever have any students of interest that want to talk about NASA or space or STEM education, I'm always here to support any of you or anybody in this community.
Thank you
That's-
so much.
Thank you so much.
I didn't mean to do an infomercial on you, but I know
You know, I'm excited when you start, because I know that we're all busy, but I appreciate anybody that comes onto the Zoom and takes the time out and can fit into any and all communities and all conversations. And that's what I love about our connection, Matt, because we could sit there and be talking about anything. I told you I'm trying to write a poem about Nassau. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm going to ask you later on to, if you text me that information, I want to add that to our groups so other kids can know about this, because they need to see you. They need to know that this exists. You know, they know all about, you know, I keep referencing, you know, Cardi B's song. They know all about WAP, but they don't know what happened yesterday. You know, what you just explained to us. So, you know, I just think that's very important. And I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for that.
Great. Thanks for having me.
So much value in that.
And from what I understand, Matt, I have a friend who works at NASA as well. And I didn't even realize this. And I'm a grown man, that NASA also dealt with the undersea world, because his name is Eric Denson, and he does undersea adventure. And a lot of everybody thinks of the stars and what we're doing in space, but I'm just learning that NASA is, like you said, the sciences and just I guess the galaxy as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely. We are. The center I'm at is really focused on climate change, and it's part of Goddard, but it is really absolutely fascinating, the depth of science that they go into to analyze those issues. And they literally go from the bottom of the ocean to the very top of the atmosphere and everything in between, both vertically and laterally. And it's really, I encourage everybody to go explore a topic of interest there, or check out one of our missions. You'd be surprised what you learn and what we're doing. And, you know, I'm a former teacher, and I always found it pretty captivating how working with students and deploying some NASA content really, it may sound funny, but it does give kids a look to the stars. And when you can get somebody to reach for something that's just a little bit out of their reach, you put somebody in a movable direction. But yeah, thanks for sharing that. We do have aquanauts, we call them. And often they transition to astronauts. So it's pretty cool stuff.
Awesome. And you just taught us some things too. So we appreciate that as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt. It's awesome.
Thanks.
And now I have more bragging rights, because now I have people from Nassau also on us. No, but that's awesome. Thank you so much. So Mello, I think it's about that time. You ready to hit us with something?
Sure. Well, as I said, it's always a pleasure to see everybody, and I'm glad that we are all here and in one piece. Today, I want to go a little Afrocentric, because I see that we all are bringing these businesses together, bringing these ideas together, and I want to go ultra Black on us today. So on this one, I'm going to be a little blunt, but not blunt like those cigars that the weed smokers split, lick up, and suck up in the front, because this one is about Black love. So since y'all been up front with me, I'm going to be up front with you. I want to be Black AF in everything that I do. Yeah, I want to be Black in the morning. Black when I wake up. I want a coffee cake, and in my coffee cup, I want something black and strong. I want an alarm that's set to wake up at the crack of dawn with the blackest song on, so black that I could just happen to rap along. And I'm glad that Nas Ultra Black just happened to be on, going ultra Black. I'm happy to be young, gifted, and Black. And as I mature, I'm probably going to be more Black than I was Black before that, because I'm Black and I'm sure. I'm Black and I'm pure. I'm Black and I'm raw. And I'm so happy to be nappy, and I'm happy to be Black. And I had to say it loud, and I ain't ashamed now, because like James Brown, I'm Black and I'm proud. Say it loud.